Good morning. Good morning po, Sir Castro and Sir Angel. Good morning po.
Morning. Can we start na? Naka-forum.
We have na po, but we're still coordinating po with Sir Dawatin, ma'am, if we will join the meeting po. But we can start na, ma'am. We will acknowledge na lang po later pag pumasok po si Sir Dawatin.
Sorry, ano to? Medyo mahina. Boses mo. Can you repeat what you said?
We have a quorum na po, ma'am. Nag-coordinate lang kami kay Sir Dawatin if he will be joining the meeting po. But we can start na, ma'am, if you would like to start the meeting na po. We will
Let's
acknowledge.
start. Oo. Let's start. Habol na lang si Director General. Thank you.
Happy
So
po.
good morning to all. Sa ating 39th online meeting. So, Baksek, can you please present our agenda?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 39th online meeting of the DACT BACLI. Today is July 10, 2025. We would like to acknowledge po the presence of our honorable DACT BACLI members. For the end user, we have Mr. Angel Solitano III. Good morning again, sir. We also have Director Maria Cristina Abulis Naig. Good morning, ma'am. And this meeting is being morning po, and this meeting is being presided by our Vice Chairperson, Director Maria Victoria C. Castro. Good morning again, ma'am. With the presence of the BAC members, the BAC Secretariat confirms the presence of the quorum. And before we proceed with the presentation of the agenda, we would like to remind everyone that this meeting is being recorded for documentation purposes. Continues on the screen is our sole agenda for today. We have the private conference for the supply and delivery of high-end workstations and high-end laptops for MISS network operations and monitoring. The approved budget for the contract is 2,666,000 pesos, and the end user for the project is Mr. Angel Supotenya III. For consideration of the BAC members, having the agenda presented, may we have the approval of the BAC, please?
I hear a motion for our agenda this morning.
Motion to admit, motion to approve the agenda.
Thank you, Director Maki. Any second, please? Wala man siguro mag-object. So, with that, our agenda this morning is hereby approved. Baksek, please proceed.
Thank you so much po, Madam Vice Chair. With your permission, we will also admit po the other end user representative and our prospective leader po for the private conference, Madam Vice Chair.
Yes, please. Thank you.
We would like to acknowledge po the presence of our professional member, Director Jimmy Water. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Director Jumay.
Director Marivi, we miss you.
Oo nga, ako din. Miss ko din kayo.
Hindi na tayo nagkikita.
Sige, Baksek, let's proceed.
Good morning po again to everyone. Welcome to the private conference for the procurement for the supply and delivery of high-end workstations and high-end laptops for MISS network operations and monitoring. We would like to inform everyone that this meeting is being recorded for documentation purposes and to promote transparency. This proceeding, the recorded proceeding of recorded apologies po. The record copy of this proceeding will be uploaded to the official Facebook page of the DICT pursuant to Section 38 of RA 12009. Madam Vice Chair, with your permission, we will now proceed po with the presentation of the readiness checklist. Apologies po, the press mat po for the project. Thank you po.
Okay, please proceed.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome po sa ating pre-bid conference. For the project details, the invitation to bid for the project was posted on July 3, 2025 on the following websites, FieldReps and DICT Bulletin Board. The invitation to observers for the pre-bid conference were sent on July 3 to the following Commission on Audit, Chief Information Officers, Forum Foundation, Inc., Institute of Electronics Engineers of the Philippines, Inc., and Philippine Computer Society. For the prospective bidders who registered or requested link for today's pre-bid conference, DCI International IT Solutions and Services Corporation, Great Tech Enterprises, Inc., Silicon Valley Computer Groups Philippines, Inc. The DICT now invites bids for the project for the supply and delivery of high-end workstations and high-end laptops for MISS network operations and monitoring for the Lot A, DICT BAC-2025-065-A rebid for the amount of 1,666,000 pesos. For the DICT BAC 2025-065-B for the amount of 1 million pesos. For the agenda, house rules, schedule of activities, instructions to bidders, checklist of technical and financial documents, two envelope system and proper sealing and markings, the data sheet, technical specifications, forms, post-qualification documents, and reminders to bidders. For the house rules, everyone is encouraged to make clarifications and identify name and company before raising a question. Limit question to details of the procurement at hand. Instructions to bidders. Bidding requirements. The bidding for the project shall be governed by all provisions of RA 9184 and S 2016 revised IRR, including its generic procurement manuals and associated policies, rules, and regulations as a primary source thereof. Whether herein clauses shall serve as a secondary source thereof. Any amendments made to the IRR and other JPPB issuances shall be applicable only to ongoing posting. Advertisement or IB by the bank through to the issuance of a supplemental bid bulletin. The bidder, by the act of submitting its bid, shall be deemed to have verified and accepted the general requirements of the project, including other factors that may affect the cost, duration, and execution of the implementation of the contract, project, or work, and examine all instructions, forms, terms and project requirements in the bidding documents. Corrupt, fraudulent, collusive, and coercive practices. The procuring entity, as well as the bidders and suppliers, shall observe the highest standards of ethics during the procurement and execution of the contract. They or through an agent shall not engage in corrupt, fraudulent, collusive, coercive, and obstructive processes designed under Annex I of the 2016 revised IRR of RE 9184 or other integrity violations involving for this project. For the eligible bidders, only bids of bidders are found to be legally, technically, and financially capable will be evaluated. Foreign ownership limited to those allowed under the rules may participate in this project. Pursuant to Section 23.4.1.3 of the 2016 revised RRFR 24, the bidder shall have an SLCC that is at least one contract similar to the project, the value of which, adjusted to current prices using the PSA CPI, is equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC. The bidder shall comply with the eligibility criteria under Section 23.4.1 of the 2016 IRR of IA 9184. For the subcontract is not allowed. Bid and payment currency, payment of the contract price shall be made in Philippine peso. Bid price, use the proper form for goods offered from within the Philippines or goods offered from abroad indicating in price schedule. For the bid security, all bids must be accounted by the bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in ITB Clause 14. For the copies, each bidder shall submit one original and 2 copies of the required documents. For the envelope system and proper sealing and markings, for the mother envelope contains 2 main sets of documents, which are the eligibility and technical documents. Inside the envelope, the original copy, duplicate copy, and triplicate copy. For the financial documents, contains the bidder's proposed cost or bid price of the project. Inside the envelope is the original copy, the financial duplicate copy, and the financial triplicate copy. For the author in the mother envelope, 2 is the Department of Information and Communications Technology. From name of bidder in capital letters. The address is address of bidder in capital letters. For the project, supply and delivery of high-end quick stations and high-end laptops for MIS network operations and net monitoring. For the bid reference number, the ICT BAC-2025-065-A, repeat. The ICT BAC-2025-065-B, repeat. In capital letters, indicate the phrase "do not open before July 22, 2025, 10 o'clock a.m." Deadline for submission of bids on July 22, 2025, 9 o'clock a.m. And the opening of bids is July 22, 2025, 10 o'clock a.m. For the checklist of technical and financial documents, for the technical component envelope, for the legal documents, valid FIDGA registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages. Note, this is pursuant to Section 8.5.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RE 9184 and GPPB Resolution number 15-3021. All Class A eligibility documents indicated in Annex A of the FIDGA registration certificate is a platinum membership. Must be current, valid, and obtained at the time of this submission. The failure of the prospective bidder to update his certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility document shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of his certificate until such time that all the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Thus, prospective bidders are required to update their FIDGA registration certificates prior to submission of their bids. Letter B, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Letter C, statement of bidder's single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided for in section 23.4.3 and 23.4.2.4 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184 within the relevant period of provided in the bidding documents. For the attachments, any of the following documents must be submitted together with the SLCC. Letter A, end user's acceptance, official receipt, and sales invoice of the contract. Letter D, original copy of bid security in the form of surety bond. Submit all certification issued by Issuance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declarations. The bidders who opt to submit a bid securing declaration as a form of bid security are required to use bid securing declaration form in the attached bidding documents. Letter E, schedule of requirements. F, conformity of the technical specifications, which may include product delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or sales parts, if applicable. Letter G, original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in a case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of authority of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do as represents to the bidders. For the financial documents, the prospective bidder's capitation of NFCC or a committed line of credit from Universal or Commercial Bank in lieu of NFCC computation. For the Class B documents, if applicable, a duly signed joint venture agreement in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly signed statement from all the potential joint venture partnership in stating that they will enter into and abide with the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful. With other documents requirements under RA 9184 as applicable for foreign bidders claiming by reason for their country's extensions of reciprocal rights of Filipinos. The Filipino certifications from the relevant government office of their country stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in government procurement activities for the same item of product. For the financial component envelope, letter A, original and duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, and original of duly signed and accomplished price schedules. For the other documentary requirements under RA 9184 as applicable, certification for the DTI if the bidder claims preference as a domestic bidder or domestic entity. For the bid evaluation, reminding bidders to kindly break down all the costs of taxes pursuant to Section 32.2.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184, to which all bidders shall be required to include the cost of all the taxes, such as but not limited to value-added tax, income tax, local taxes, and other fiscal levies and duties, which shall be itemized in the bid form and reflected in the detailed estimates. Such bids, including said taxes, shall be the basis for bid evaluation and comparison. For the bid data sheet, contracts similar to Black project shall be supply and delivery of desktops and laptops in 3 years prior to the deadline for the submission of bids. For the bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. For the Lot A, high-end workstations, the form of bid security is cash, cashier's, manager's check, bank draft, guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit in the amount of 2% of the ABC is 33,320 pesos. For the 5% of the ABC is 83,300 pesos for the surety bond. For the lot B, high-end laptops, for the cash cashier's manager's check, bank draft, and guarantee of irrevocable letter of credit is 2% of the ABC is 20,000. For the surety bond, 5% of the ABC is 50,000. For all lots, 2% of the ABC is 53,320 pesos. 5% of the ABC is 133,300 pesos for the surety bond. For the forms, schedule of requirements, technical specifications, bid form, price schedule for goods offered from abroad, price schedule for goods offered from within the Philippines, bid securing declaration, and omnibus warrant statement. Pursuant to Section 5.3 of Government Procurement Policy Board Circular Number 04/2020, bidders are highly encouraged to use the templates forms provided to minimize errors or omissions for the form of submitted. However, failure to use said templates form is not a ground for disqualification, provided that the form submitted includes all the mandatory provisions required in the 2016 revised IRR for 9184 and its associated issuances as identified in Clause 2 of the required form section of the bidding documents. Mandatory provisions for the bid form, the bid price in figures and in words, and the bid price shall include the cost of all taxes such as but not limited to value-added tax, income tax, local taxes, and other fiscal levies and duties which shall be itemized in the bid form and reflected in the price schedule or detailed estimates. For the price schedule, price stated in the price schedule shall be entered separately in the following manner. For goods offered from within the PE country, the price of the goods coded EXW, EX Works, EX Factory, EX Warehouse, EX Showroom, or off the shelf as applicable. The cost of all the sales and other taxes already paid or payable. The cost of transportation, insurance, and other costs incidental to delivery of the goods to their final destination, and the price of other incidental services, if any. For goods offered from abroad, the price of the goods shall be coded delivered duty paid with the place of destination in the Philippines. The price of other incidental services, if any, and for services based on the form which may be prescribed by the procuring entity in accordance with existing laws, rules, and regulations. For the bid securing declaration, bidder shall enter into the contract with the PE and furnish the required performance security within 10 calendar days from receipt of the notice of award. If the bidder accepts that it shall be automatically disqualified from the bidding for any procurement contract with any PE or for a period of 2 years upon receipt of blacklisting order. And it will pay the applicable fine provided under the guidelines of the use of bid securing declaration within 15 days from receipt of the within demand by the PE for the commission of acts resulting to the enforcement of the bid securing declaration under pertinent provisions of IRR of RA 9184 and its associated issuances. For the omnibus warrant statement, the signatory is a duly authorized representative of the bidder and granted full power authority to execute and perform any and all acts necessary to participate, submit the bid, and to sign and execute an ensuing contract accompanied by relevant notarized document. The bidder is not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the government of the Philippines or any of its agencies, offices, corporations, or local government units, including foreign government, foreign or international financing institutions, whose blacklisting rules have been recognized by the GPPB by itself or by relation, membership, association, affiliation, or controlling interest with another blacklisted person or entity or as signified provided for the uniform guidelines on blacklisting. Each of the documents submitted in satisfaction of the bidding requirements is an authentic copy of the original, complete and all statements and information provided therein and through and correct. The bidder authorized the hope or his/her duly authorized representatives to verify all the documents submitted. The bidder complies with the disclosure provisions under Section 47 of RA 9184 and its revised RR in relation to the other provisions of RA number 3019. The bidder complies with existing labor laws and standards. The bidder complies with the responsibilities of prospective or eligible bidder provided in the PBDS. The bidder did not give or any directly or indirectly any commission, amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise, to any person or official, personnel, or representative of the government in relation to any procurement projects or activity, and in case advance payment was made or given, failure to perform or deliver any of the obligations and undertakings in the contract should be sufficient grounds to constitute criminal liability for swindling, estafa, or the commission of fraud with unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence through misappropriating or converting any payment received by a person or entity under an obligation involving the duty to deliver certain goods or services to the prejudice of the public and the government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 of Act number 3815, Series 1930 as amended, or the revised Penal Code. Ayan. For the other required forms in the bid security, aside from the bid securing declaration, performance security, and warranty security, where the security is posted in favor of the procuring entity, amount of the security which is denominated in Philippine pesos, which should not be less than the required percentage as follows: for bid security based on the ABC to be bid, for performance security based on the total contract price, and for warranty security based on the required percentage of the progress payment or total contract price. For validity period, which should be corresponding to the time frame provided in the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184 and its associated issuances. This respective obligation or undertaking that is guaranteed relative to the faithful performance of the responsibilities stated in the relevant provisions of the 2016 revised IRR. For surety bonds, it shall be callable upon demand issued by a surety of or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security. Statement of the bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts include contracts awarded but not yet started, names of outstanding contracts with other contracting party, procuring entity or private company allowed by the rules, contract date, period, and amount or value, and for goods, kinds of goods, and dates of delivery. Statement of the bidder's SLCC similar to the contract to be bid, name of the completed contract with contract date, period, and amount, which should correspond to the required percentage of the ABC to be bid. The value is adjusted to the current prices using the Philippine Statistic Authority consumer price in this when necessary. For goods, the relevant period or delivery date when the said SLCC was completed, end users acceptance or official's receipt or sales invoice issued for the contract if completed. definition of description of the similar projects or major categories of work. Owner certificate of acceptance or CPES rating accompanying the statement of the bidder's SEC. For owner's certificate of acceptance, name of project owner that issued the certificate, name of contractor or constructor, name of contract, and contract duration. For CPES rating, a final rating or of at least satisfactory. For contracts with the private sector, and equivalent documents shall be submitted. Bidder's computation of NFCC or CLC for goods. For NFCC computation, ABC to be bid, amount or value of bidders, current assets based on audited financial statements, amount of value bidders, current liabilities based on AFS, amount or value of outstanding or uncompleted portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started, coinciding with the contract to be bid. For SLC, ABC to be bid, amount which should be at least equal to 10% of the APC, a name of issuing foreign universal or commercial bank as confirmed or authenticated by a local universal or commercial bank. For the joint venture agreement or notarized statements as to forming JV for goods, if a JVA is already in existence, the contents shall include the responsibility of each of the JVA partners of its contributions to the JV. The contents of the notarized statement from all potential JV partners shall include they will enter into the abide by the provisions of the GBA in the event that the bid is successful, and failure to enter into GBA in the event of a contract award shall be ground for bid disqualification and subsequent forfeiture of the bid security. Certification as to reciprocity to foreign bidders for goods. A foreign bidder claiming eligibility based in the country's extension or of reciprocal rights to Filipinos shall submit a certification from the relevant government office of their country stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in their government procurement activities for the same item or product. So this is for the sample of the bid securing declaration form. Price schedule of goods offered from abroad. And this is the form of the price schedule for goods offered from within the Philippines. And the bid form. And the omnibus sworn statement. Reminders to bidders. The clock at the DICT lobby using the Philippine Standard Time is the official reference time during submission and receipt of bids. A member of the PAC Secretariat will be assigned to receive the bid documents at the ICT lobby and shall stamp this as received. Bidders are reminded that entry inside the DICT premises is subject to the safety and health protocols in place, and processing of payment for the bidding documents prior to the submission of the actual bid offer may take time. Presence in the DICT premises does not constitute submission on time, which shall refer to the actual handover of the bid proposal to the authorized personnel of the PAC Secretariat. Request for clarification should be formalized, addressed, and emailed to the PAC Secretariat, back@dict.gov.ph, and back.secretariat@dict.gov.ph. The deadline for the request for clarification is on July 12, 2025, 5 o'clock p.m. The copies of supplemental bid bulletins, if any, shall be posted at the Philippine website, the DICT website, and the bulletin board at the ICT lobby. For the common causes of ineligibility and disqualification, Invalid features and certification underlying supporting documents pursuant to Section 8.5.2 of the 2016 Revised RR 49284 and GPPB Resolution Number 15-2021, all Class A eligibility documents indicated in Annex A of the Field Just Registration Certificate or Platinum Membership must be current, valid, and updated at the time of bid submission. The failure by the prospective bidder to update the certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility document shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate until such time that all the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Thus, prospective bidders are required to update their FIDGES registration certificates prior to the submission of their bids. Failure to attach the required supporting documents for this SLCC to the project to bid and failure to include all the mandatory provisions pursuant to GPPB Circular Number 04-2020. Submission of unsigned documents, submission of audited financial statement without stamp receipt of the BRR. Failure to submit the bid securing declaration in the prescribed format attached in the bidding documents. Take note that the bid securing declaration has additional mandatory provisions pursuant to GPPB Circular Number 04-2020. Failure to submit bid securing declaration and omnibus source statement without a jurat as required in the form of provided in the bidding documents pursuant to the latest rules of notarial practice. Failure to indicate the compliance in the technical specifications and to attach proof of compliance if applicable. Failure to submit the forms of which do not contain all the mandatory provisions pursuant to GPPB Circular Number 4/2020. For submission of bids through courier service, bidders are reminded that the courier service personnel must submit the bid proposal to a personnel of the PAC Secretariat Division at the office address provided below. Bid submission proposal left by the courier service personnel to lobby guard or any other personnel or staff aside from the authorized PAC Secretariat personnel will not be considered submitted for purposes of bid opening. The responsibility to ensure that the courier service personnel submits the bid proposal to the authorized PAC Secretariat personnel is the sole responsibility of the prospective bidder.
Madam Vice Chair,
Yes.
may we have your permission, ma'am, to ask for the prospective bidders if they already browsed the bidding documents po or the technical specification in the posted bidding documents?
Sige, please inquire from our bidders, prospective bidders.
Thank you so much po. To all our prospective bidders, good morning po. I would like to acknowledge each of you po, starting from the Quartz or the QBPC. Good morning po, Miss Jessica Guillermo.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jessica Guillermo, Account Manager of Quartz Business Products. Thank you.
Thank you so much po. Next po, representative from SV Biddings, please.
Hello, good morning po. From SV po. Yes po.
Thank you po. And from BCI, please, is there any representative po? Like there's no representative po from DCI. How about Great Tech Enterprise po, please? There's no representative din po for the Great Tech. For the SB biddings po and QBPC, may we confirm po if you have already browsed the technical specification po? Or would you like to present the technical specification by the end user po?
Okay, so ang sinasabi is if meron pa kayong questions, because I suppose dun sa mga present here, we're able to browse through the documents that we posted. And then if there are still questions, you may post it now sa ating mga prospective leaders.
Thank you, ma'am. Maybe ask po muna first for SG if they already browsed the bidding documents po or gusto po nilang i-present po ni end user.
Hello, good morning po.
Morning, ma'am. Yes po.
Ma'am, sa page 33, 12.3, ask ko lang po ma'am kung ipro-provide niyo po ba yung mga software pre-installed?
Madam Chair, may I answer the query, please?
Yes.
For the softwares, yes, we will provide the softwares and the winning bidder will install the softwares for each unit. If the question is about the ICT standard software, is it correct?
Yes po, sir.
Yes. If it's the ICT standard software, yes, we will provide.
Okay po, thank you po.
Thank you po. Sir Angel, may we request please to present, can you present po the technical specifications po sa posted bidding documents please para alam din po ng other back members kung saan po yung question ng bidders po. Thank you po.
May I request Jericho to share the screen? Thank you.
Thank you so much po. Is there other questions po, ma'am, from SB biddings po?
As of now, wala pa po ma'am.
Thank you so much po. How about from the Quartz po? You have question po?
Hi ma'am, actually natanong na same scenario, same question po. So nasagot naman na yung sa amin. Thank you.
Thank you so much po. Madam Vice Chair, looks like there's no further questions na po since we only have 2 representatives po.
Okay, sige. Thank you. So, can we proceed to the next part of your presentations?
Yes, ma'am. We'll be presenting the final reminders po. For the final reminders po, may we inform everyone that the request for clarification should be formalized and addressed and email to the back secretariat at back@bact.gov.ph and back.secretariat@bact.gov.ph. You have until July 12, 2025 to send your queries. The deadline is 5 p.m. and the supplemental bid bulletins, if any, shall be posted at the PhilJobs website, the BACT website, the e-procurement website, and bulletin board at the BACT lobby. Again po, you can still send your queries if you have further questions at the back secretariat at bact.gov.ph, and the deadline is July 12, 2025, 5 p.m. Madam Vice Chair, that's all po from our end. Madam Vice Chair.
Yes, okay na.
Yes, ma'am. The final reminders po have been presented to the prospective bidders po.
Okay, so I guess okay now. That's all for this morning.
Yes, ma'am. None po from our end.
Okay. So with that, we would like to thank those who attended, especially our prospective leaders who attended our pre-bid conference this morning. So we hope you're able to take note of the dates that were presented by our back secretariat so that if you have further questions, we will issue a supplemental big bulletin, no? A big bulletin for the queries. And then kung kailan yung details ng ating opening of bids. Okay? So with that, maraming salamat po sa ating prospective bids.
Thank you po. Permission to leave.
Yes, please. Okay. Thank you. So on our side naman, Backsec, can I ask for a motion for adjournment? Or do we have any other concerns that you want to raise?
None naman po, ma'am, from our end po.
Okay, good. So may I ask for a motion for adjournment?
Madam Chair,
Yes, Director Jumari.
I move for the adjournment of today's back meeting.
Okay, thank you. Any second, please?
I second the motion, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Director Maki. So with that, our meeting is adjourned this morning. Thank you so much. Backsec.
Thank you so much po.
Sir. And back
Thank you.
members.
Backset, pwede na hong kunin yung mga documents sign na po sa akin.
Ay, copy, sir. Sige po. Thank you po.